Welcome, curious minds. This is Emily from the Raceland Library, and today, instead of science, I'm going to teach you a magic trick. I said a magic trick. Magic trick. Ah, there we go. Today for our magic trick, I'm going to show you how to bend these popsicle sticks without breaking them. Let's get started. To start, you will bring a pot of water to a boil. You don't have to use a very big pot, just enough that your popsicle sticks are going to fit inside of. And you don't even need a lot of water, just enough that the popsicle sticks will get wet and covered with water and that they'll have enough room to boil. Once your water is boiling, you just carefully drop in your popsicle sticks. And we will let those boil for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes is up, we will turn the heat off and remove the pot of popsicle sticks from the heat. We will let them sit in the water for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes is up, we take our slightly cooled popsicle sticks, and I'm going to do this use tongs to take them out of the water. And we work one popsicle stick at a time. So we take out our popsicle stick, put it on a little towel to kind of dry it off. And now the magic of bending the popsicle stick without breaking it. Isn't that amazing? To keep them bent in shape, I'm going to use some glass jars and see if we can mold them into a little bracelet form. Just going to press it very carefully. Into the top of a jar. Just around the lid like that. The inside lip of the jar, and see if we can get them to stay that way. The reason that this experiment works comes down to the molecules, the molecular structure of wood. Wood is made up of lignins. Lignins are an organic polymer that contain oxygen and cellulose, among other things. You have the way that lignins generally react. They are pliable to a certain extent, but when pressed, they will break. The fibers of that wood will no longer hold together. But when you change the way that lignins react to each other, the way that those molecules react to each other with something like heat, steam, hot water, you get a piece of wood that is pliable. You can bend it to a certain extent. It will eventually break, but if you're careful, you can bend it into almost a full curve, and it's not going to break. The lignins have been softened by heat and water. Soaking in the water helped keep them pliable so that you can bend them and shape them. And that's exactly what we're doing in these jars. Now, if you have a jar that is the size of your wrist, you can go a little step further with this magic experiment and make yourself a very cool bracelet. And that is it. You have learned a really cool science experiment and magic trick, and you might even get yourself some cool jewelry out of it. Thank you for joining me today for STEAM. Stay curious, stay magical, stay fashionable. Have a great day.